Tired of laundry day? You probably are. But imagine a time before this magical box, a time of aching muscles, endless scrubbing, and entire days dedicated to just getting your clothes clean. In this video, we're diving deep into the surprising history of the washing machine. You'll discover the backbreaking reality of laundry before automation, the ingenious inventions and pioneering individuals who led to the first washing machines. The pivotal moments, including the advent of electricity, that made this appliance a household staple, and crucially, how this seemingly simple machine didn't just clean clothes, but dramatically transformed domestic life and shaped society as we know it. Get ready to rethink your laundry routine.
Laundry was an all-consuming chore, a relentless cycle that dominated household life. It wasn't just a task, it was an endurance test. Imagine a typical wash day in the 19th century. First, water had to be hauled, often from a well or pump, then heated over a fire in a large kettle or copper boiler. Clothes would be boiled for sanitization, then moved to large wooden tubs where they were scrubbed vigorously, often using harsh lye soap and a corrugated washboard. This wasn't a gentle process. It involved considerable physical force, causing aching backs, blistered hands, and calloused knuckles. Then came the rinsing, which meant more hauling of water and more laborious agitation. Finally, the wringing, twisting heavy, sodden garments by hand, or using a hand-cranked wringer if one was lucky enough to own one, to extract as much water as possible before hanging them out to dry, rain or shine. This process consumed an entire day, if not more, often involving the combined efforts of the women and children in the household. As one historical account from the early 1800s grimly put it, wash day was a day of dread, a day of muscle and sweat and pain. Beyond the physical toll, there were health implications. Poor sanitation led to the easier spread of disease, and the constant exposure to hot water and harsh soaps took a toll on skin. The sheer effort meant clothes were often worn for longer periods between washes than we'd consider acceptable today, contributing to less hygienic living conditions. This formidable challenge, this tyranny of laundry, was the driving force behind a profound revolution in cleaning, a revolution sparked by the urgent desire for a simpler, less arduous way to maintain cleanliness and dignity in the home. The dawn of automation. The immense labor of laundry naturally spurred invention, with the first stirrings of mechanical assistance appearing as early as the late 18th century. One of the earliest known patents for a washing machine was granted in 1782 to an English inventor named Henry Sigier. His design featured a hand-cranked rotary machine, essentially a wooden cylinder that spun clothes within a tub of water, attempting to mimic the agitating motion of hand washing. While rudimentary, it was a conceptual leap, shifting the burden from constant scrubbing to a more rhythmic, albeit still manual, process. As the 19th century progressed, several other inventors contributed significant advancements. In 1851, an American, James King, patented a drum washing machine that was remarkably similar to modern designs, featuring a rotating drum with internal paddles. This was a crucial conceptual step towards automated agitation. Later, in 1858, Hamilton Smith patented a rotary washing machine that was quite effective for its time, considered by many to be the first American patent for a rotary washer that saw some commercial success, though still hand-powered. These early machines were often large, cumbersome contraptions made primarily of wood and metal, prone to leaks, and still required significant manual effort for loading, unloading, and powering. They weren't universally adopted, partly due to their cost, but more so because they lacked a consistent, effortless power source. Yet, they represented a crucial evolutionary phase, demonstrating a persistent human desire to escape the drudgery of the washboard and laying the conceptual groundwork for the automated future. The Industrial Revolution was gaining momentum, and with it, a growing appetite for mechanical solutions to daily problems, subtly nudging society towards even greater innovations in household efficiency. Electricity and the rise of convenience. The real game-changer for the washing machine, the catalyst that transformed it from a niche, hand-powered contraption into a truly revolutionary household appliance, was the widespread adoption of electricity in the early 20th century. With the flick of a switch, powerful electric motors could now replace hours of grueling manual cranking. This meant not only greater efficiency but also the potential for larger, more robust machines that could handle bigger loads. A pivotal moment occurred in 1908 when Alva J. Fisher, working with the Hurley Machine Company of Chicago, introduced the Thor electric washing machine. This wasn't just a hand-crank machine with a motor bolted on, it was specifically designed from the ground up to be motor-driven. The Thor featured a galvanized tub and an electric motor that turned an agitator, marking it as arguably the first mass-produced electric washing machine in the United States. Its introduction was a revelation, transforming the chore from an all-day ordeal into something that could be done in a fraction of the time, with far less physical effort. Other companies quickly followed suit, with names like Maytag, founded by F.L. Maytag, evolving from farm equipment to washing machines, and the future Whirlpool Corporation also entering the market, refining designs and making the machines more reliable and user-friendly. The transition to electricity was not instant or universal. Early electric washers were expensive, putting them out of reach for many working-class families. Moreover, many homes, especially in rural areas, weren't yet wired for electricity. However, as electrification expanded rapidly across the United States throughout the 1910s and 1920s, and prices gradually came down, the electric washing machine became a potent symbol of modernity and convenience, eagerly sought after by growing numbers of American households. This shift wasn't just about a new machine, it reflected a broader transformation of the American home itself, becoming a powered space where labor-saving devices were increasingly seen as essential, paving the way for further advancements in home automation. Innovation and the modern machine. The decades following the introduction of electric washing machines saw a relentless pursuit of innovation, moving beyond simple motorization to true automation and specialization. Early electric machines still required manual intervention to drain water, refill for rinsing, and transfer clothes for spinning. But then came the development of automatic cycles, a truly revolutionary step. Engineers like John W. Chamberlain, working for the Bendix Corporation, were instrumental in this. In 1937, Bendix introduced the first fully automatic washing machine, a marvel of engineering that could wash, rinse, and spin clothes in a continuous cycle, all with the push of a button. This eliminated the need for users to manually move clothes between different stages or even different tubs, fundamentally changing the laundry process into one of load and forget. A significant part of this innovation involved the design of the washing drum itself, leading to the two primary configurations we see today, the top loader and the front loader. The traditional top loader, particularly those with a central agitator, washes clothes by submerging them in a large amount of water and then using a central post that twists back and forth, creating friction to rub dirt out of fabrics. While effective, this method can be harsh on clothes, and the need to fully submerge the load means they consume significantly more water and energy to heat that water. The front loader, on the other hand, revolutionized efficiency. Instead of an agitator, it uses a horizontal drum that spins and tumbles clothes through a smaller amount of water, using gravity and the drum's rotation to create a gentler yet highly effective washing action. Because clothes are repeatedly lifted and dropped through the water and detergent solution, less water is needed to achieve thorough cleaning. This tumbling action is also kinder to fabrics, reducing wear and tear. Furthermore, front loaders typically achieve much higher spin speeds, extracting more water from the clothes, which in turn drastically reduces drying time and saves energy in the dryer. This fundamental difference in washing mechanism is what makes front loaders generally more water and energy efficient than their top-loading counterparts. Beyond these mechanical advancements, materials evolved from galvanized steel and wooden components to durable porcelain enamel, stainless steel, and various plastics, improving longevity and hygiene. Modern machines now feature an array of specialized wash cycles, temperature controls, and even smart capabilities, allowing users to control them remotely via apps, diagnose issues, and optimize wash settings for specific fabrics, truly bringing the once arduous task into the digital age. This continuous evolution has cemented the washing machine's place as a cornerstone of the modern home, constantly adapting to the demands for greater convenience and efficiency. The revolution in domestic life. The impact of the washing machine extends far beyond just achieving cleaner clothes. It initiated a profound revolution in domestic life, particularly for women. For centuries, the relentless and physically draining chore of laundry severely limited a woman's time and energy for other pursuits. The advent of the automatic washing machine, especially with the widespread adoption of electricity, was nothing short of a liberation. Suddenly, hours upon hours each week, once dedicated to scrubbing, boiling, and wringing, were freed up. This was not a minor convenience, it was a seismic shift. This newfound time had a cascading effect on American society. It allowed women greater opportunity for personal development, leisure activities, and, crucially, increased participation in the civic and professional spheres. No longer were they solely bound to the wash tub, they could pursue education, engage in community organizations, or enter the workforce in greater numbers. As historian Ruth Schwartz Cowan noted in her seminal work, More Work for Mother, while other appliances like dishwashers and vacuum cleaners lightened chores, none provided the same magnitude of time savings as the washing machine. Early 20th century women's magazines often celebrated this newfound freedom, portraying the washing machine as a symbol of progress and the enlightened modern home. It transformed laundry from a demanding, almost communal ritual, often done in shared wash houses or with neighbors, into an individual, private, and significantly less burdensome household task. This humble appliance, often taken for granted today, played a significant, often unacknowledged, role in shaping the modern world, contributing powerfully to shifts in gender roles and the very fabric of American family and economic life. It was, in essence, a silent partner in the socio-economic advancements of the 20th century.
So the next time you toss a load of laundry into your washing machine, take a moment to truly appreciate the incredible journey of this everyday object. From the aching hands of manual labor to the humming efficiency of today's automated machines, its history is a testament to human ingenuity and our persistent quest for comfort and convenience. It's a story of inventors, industrial progress, and societal transformation, all wrapped up in a familiar box in your laundry room. This machine didn't just clean our clothes, it redefined our time, our homes, and our lives. Now, we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on how the washing machine has changed daily life? Do you have any family stories about old laundry days? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into history, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more fascinating stories behind the things we use every single day.